Tonight, a local organization is sounding the alarm over an invasive plant they say is not only a threat to our valley's wildlife, but also presents a fire danger. It's called Saharan mustard, and it's growing throughout our desert. I spoke today with a board member of Friends of the Desert Mountains, Cheryl McKinley, who says they're now trying to get rid of it. Cheryl, first off, a lot of folks are not familiar with invasive mustard. What is it, and how big of a problem is it here in our valley?
Well, this plant that I'm holding is a Sahara mustard, which started to become a problem in our valley in about the year 2000. And it's highly invasive, which means it's taking the water away from our native species. And nobody wants to look out their window 5 years from now and just see a field of this. So I have a passion for pulling these, and I'm trying to inform everybody to look around in your own backyard.
Where did this invasive mustard come from, and is this happening all across our desert?
It probably did come from the Sahara or through some other person who inadvertently brought seeds in. You know, it could have come from any number of sources, potentially the date palm trees, and it probably came in many years before it started to become problematic in this area. And yes, it is widespread in Mexico, Arizona. Here in particular, I'm not sure why, but it's definitely beginning to make itself known.
So then what needs to be done to get rid of it?
The only thing that I'm aware of now is Friends of the Desert Mountains has a program called Weed Warriors, and I have enlisted their help to come to a particular area, which is a public area, next Thursday to, as a community, pull it out of the ground and stuff it into garbage bags and haul it away. So it's really that kind of simple level of stewardship. And I would encourage anybody that, you know, once you begin to recognize what it looks like, pull it wherever you are. And the most important part, if you can't get the plant out of the ground, is to break off the flowering part and put that in a bag. You can't leave it on the ground or it will continue to open up and spread seeds. And
So a lot of people might look at this and sort of chuckle and think, who cares? It's just a weed. But the reality is, you mentioned, this is actually killing our native flora and fauna.
Yeah, it's stealing the water, and actually it's stealing the sunshine because it comes up earlier than some of the smaller plants. And I think that the other hazard that may not be really obvious is that when it dries, it turns into these brown sticks, which are extremely flammable. So it's a big fire hazard also. You know, in our desert, we used to have just sand and a few native cacti and other plants. And now we are turning into a place that has hazardous materials, not just because they steal water, but because they burn so quickly.
So it's bad for a number of reasons. Anything else, Cheryl, you would like to say before we let you go? And if folks would like more information on how to get rid of these invasive species, what do they need to do?
We would encourage you to call us here at Friends of the Desert Mountains, or go on the web to friends@desertmountains.org and become a volunteer or ask about our weed program. And we would be thrilled to have you join us in getting rid of this problem.
All right, Cheryl, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Peter. Bye-bye.